Hi everyone, Craig here. We just thought it would be a good idea just to do a quick clip just to show you some of the safety measures that we've taken, because we're delighted that we've been able to open the indoor courts to you all on Tuesday. And we just want to make sure that you're safe, all our customers are safe, and all the staff are as safe as we possibly can. So we've done everything we can think of. If you think of any other ideas, if you'd let me know before we open, that would be even better. But yeah, here's a little trip round just to let you know what we've done. So ideally, we would like you to stay in your car, or just in the car park until 2 or 3 minutes before you're due to be on court, because there's not any hovering around once you get inside. There's no seating for people to use in the reception area at all, so it's literally once you get in there, it's just to pay at reception and then to go straight onto your courts following the one-way system. We are asking, as you can see, we've got arrows down the left hand side to go in, and then on the left hand side on the way out as well. So the yellow ones are on the way in, white are on the way out. And we are also asking, as you can see from the poster here, and that's been sent through to you as well, that face coverings, we are asking that everybody wears a face covering. If there's a medical reason that you can't, then please bring the note with you to prove that. It's not a personal thing against anybody, it's just to try to keep everyone as safe as we possibly can. So we will not be allowing anybody in if you're not wearing a mask. Okay, so we're coming down the path. As you can see, we've done a little bit of work while you've all been away, and some of the tubs and the baskets are looking lovely. So if there's a bit of a queue, just take your time and enjoy having a little look round. Here we've got there's a few signs around the place just to remind you of various bits and pieces. So we're just asking you to follow the arrows, and then at any doorways, try to give priority to those people that are coming out of the domes and the changing rooms. That would be great if you could do, please. So it's just step back and let people come out, and then there's room for everyone to go in. So we're going to try to keep the doors open as much as we possibly can, obviously weather permitting. If they are open, then it makes it very easy. If they're closed, hang on, I'm just going to pull this front door up. If the doors like this one are shut at the front, you can just turn your back on and use your backside as I've just done, and then you haven't got to touch anything if you don't want to. Okay, these internal ones will be open. Then we walk into reception. We've put a little mini tennis net down the middle here just to remind you, that's just a little barrier to remind you that it is a one-way system. We're coming in round the left-hand side. We've got a hand sanitizer station situated right next to the reception area, and I'm hoping that you can see these are now all protected with safety glass. It's the sort of stuff that they use on the safety shields that the police use, riot shields that the police use. So they should be nice and safe. They're pretty secure. There's a couple of little holes where we can take money, take payments for bits and pieces. But what we'd ask is that you follow the arrows again that are on the floor. As you can see, we come round to reception, and you stay here. If there's somebody already at the desk, then please give them time to move away before you get any closer than the previous arrow. Okay, so you would be able to pay. I understand, I've been told that you can actually use the cash machine through the plastic, so you don't even need to reach underneath if you don't want to. Okay, so once you've paid, if you're playing in Dome A, which is the one on the left-hand side as you come in, we're going to follow that direction first, and then we'll have a look at Dome B and the changing rooms. So we're going into Dome A. I hope you're all going to behave a bit better than this guy did a couple of weeks ago. I think that might bring a few comments. Okay, so we're following the arrows in on the floor again. They're on the carpet now. Going into Dome A, if you can see that there's somebody there, just step back, let them come through, and then you should be able to come a little bit closer afterwards. And again, the same as with the front door, you have a choice. You can either turn your back on the door and push your way through with your hip or with your bottom and come into the dome. And don't hover by the dome door, please. Move in and go towards your court as safely and as quickly as you can. Now what we're doing in here in the domes, we've got the even numbered courts, so 2, 4, 6 and 8. They will be bookable on the hour for an hour at a time. You can do 1 hour or 2 hour bookings, but not an hour and a half. Okay, so that's the even numbers will be on the hour. Courts 1, 3, 5 and 7 will be at half past the hour. And the idea behind that is to make sure that we have the minimum sort of number of people hovering around the doorway, the revolving door, as possible, because that's likely to be the jam point that we can think of so far. Okay, so if you were on court 2 or 4, you'd be on the hour. Courts 1 and 3, you'd be at half past. As you can see, we've had a good spring clean. It's worked really well. So we've made the most of having that little bit of extra time. Okay, so when you come out of the dome, you would follow the white arrows again around the left-hand side. If you were finding your way to the outdoor courts, which actually won't be accessible straight away, they might be at a later date, but not straight away, we've marked those up as well to make that clear. So we've come out of Dome A, staying on the left-hand side. The chairs are set up as a barrier as well. And this will take a bit of getting used to for all of us, me included. So we come through there. I'm going to pop into the change rooms, actually. We're going to go through that quickly as well. So we've got the blue towels, we've got spray so that we're going to ask that you wipe the handles of the loos and the doors, please, as you leave. So you'd need to take the spray and some of blue towel in with you. And we are asking you to have just one person at a time in the changing rooms. We've deliberately blocked off, this is in the ladies, and so we've deliberately blocked off one of the loos. The one door is open, and we're also going to barricade across here to make sure that people don't use the changing rooms. There's no showering or changing allowed. You need to come in ready to play. And it's pretty much exactly the same in the men, so I'm not going to go in there as well. Okay, so then we're going to carry on the left-hand side. So if I had just come out of Dome A as I have and I've got to leave, I would have to walk around this way and come around the chairs and still follow around the left-hand side to get to the exit point. Okay, I'm just going to carry on back round quickly so you can see that I'm going to get used to following these arrows, and I'm going to go this time pretending as if I've paid and I'm going to Dome B. So I come around the left, around the chairs, past Mr. Djokovic again, and along into Dome B. Again, we've got them arrowed out, so you're coming in on the left, out on the left, and we've put these little arrow signs up at the entrances just to remind people that it's priority for people coming out. And if you're trying to get in and you can see somebody there, again, just stand to one side, let them come through, and then you're okay. And what we would ask, as I said earlier, is that you keep your mask, face masks or covering, whatever it is that you're wearing, that you keep that on the whole time that you're in the building area. So as soon as you get into the courts, you can remove it and obviously play without your mask. But when you come to leave, or if you need to go to the bathroom, you would need to put your mask back on and follow the one-way system all around. And then you can leave down the left-hand side, and we hope that you've had a fantastic time. So I hope that's okay. It was just a quick clip to give you an idea of the sort of things that we're looking to do. We're trying to restrict the number of people in the domes by not allowing spectators unless absolutely necessary. And as I say, if you can think of any other measures that we can take, then I would love to hear them. Okay, thank you very much, and I really look forward to seeing you all very, very soon. Take care. Bye.